everyone, and welcome to Dragonhnn's journey. Today, I'm taking you to Hanoi's Old Quarter, the historic heart of Vietnam. Here, ancient buildings, colorful shops, busy sidewalks, street food, and endless motorbikes create a unique atmosphere where the past meets modern life. Let's explore the fascinating streets of Hanoi together with Dragonhn. Right now, I'm standing in one of the busiest areas of Hanoi's Old Quarter, near Hang Bac and Dinh Liet streets. The Old Quarter is often called Hanoi's 36 streets. In the past, craftsmen and merchants who shared the same trade lived and worked together on the same street. That is why many streets begin with the word hang, meaning a place where certain goods were made or sold. For example, Hang Bac was famous for silver, while Hang Ma was known for traditional paper offerings. Although it is called the 36 streets, there are actually more than 36 streets today. The number has become a symbol of Hanoi's historic trading quarter. I've just turned onto Hang Nang Street, one of the oldest and busiest shopping streets in Hanoi's Old Quarter. In the past, this street was an important trading center, especially for fabrics, textiles, tea, and other goods. Today, Hang Nang remains lively, with many clothing stores, fashion shops, and local businesses. Continuing straight from Hang Nang Street, we enter Hang Dong Street, which leads toward Dong Xuan Market. During the French colonial period, trams once ran along this route. The line traveled from the Hoan Kiem Lake area through Hang Dao, Hang Ngang, Hang Dong, and Dong Xuan Market before continuing all the way to Boi. Now we're slowly riding through Mame Street on an electric sightseeing car. This is one of the most charming streets in Hanoi's Old Quarter, known for its old houses, small hotels, cafes, and traditional restaurants. One place I highly recommend is New Day Restaurant at 72 Mame. It serves affordable Vietnamese home-style food and is popular with both locals and travelers. If you visit Hanoi, be sure to stop by and try a traditional Vietnamese meal. I stayed at a small hotel on Hang Buom Street, right in the heart of Hanoi's Old Quarter. The room was quite small, but it was very clean, comfortable, and conveniently located near many restaurants, shops, and attractions. If you are planning a trip to Hanoi and want to stay in the center of the Old Quarter, a small hotel in this area can be a very good choice. For food lovers, Hanoi's Old Quarter is a true paradise. You can find nearly all of the city's most famous traditional dishes here, including snail noodle soup, bun cha, beef pho, chicken pho, crab noodle soup, and bun dao mam tom. Here we are passing O Quan Chuang, the only historic city gate in Hanoi that still retains its original gateway structure. It was first built in 1749 and later restored during the Nguyen dynasty. The gate is also connected to Hanoi's resistance against the French in 1873. Although Hanoi once had many city gates, most have disappeared and survive only as place names. O Quan Chong remains an important historical symbol of the old capital. Now we're passing Nguyen Sieu Street. In the early years of Vietnam's economic reforms, this area was well known for selling imported cigarettes. At that time, foreign cigarettes were considered a luxury in Hanoi. People looking for cheaper imported brands often came here, including products sold through unofficial markets. Hang Duong Street is famous for oh my, one of Hanoi's most popular traditional snacks. Oh my is made from preserved fruits such as apricots, plums, and tamarind, mixed with sugar, salt, ginger, or chili. The flavor can be sweet, sour, salty, and spicy at the same time. If you visit Hanoi, this is a great local specialty to try or bring home as a gift. Now we have arrived at Hoan Kiem Lake, one of the most famous and meaningful landmarks in Hanoi. Located in the center of the city, the lake is surrounded by the Old Quarter, tree-lined streets, cafes, shops, and historic buildings. For both local people and visitors, this is one of the best places to experience the peaceful side of Hanoi. Early in the morning, many residents come here to walk, exercise, practice Tai Chi, or simply relax beside the water. In the evening, the area becomes even livelier, especially on weekends, when the surrounding streets are often filled with families, young people, street performers, and visitors. In the middle of the lake stands Turtle Tower, one of the most recognizable symbols of Hanoi. Although the tower is small, its image has become closely connected with the history and identity of the capital. The name Hoan Kiem means Lake of the Returned Sword. According to legend, Emperor Le Loi received a magical sword that helped him defeat foreign invaders and restore the country's independence. After the victory, while he was boating on the lake, a golden turtle appeared and asked him to return the sword. The emperor gave it back, and the lake was later named Hoan Kiem in memory of this event. Today, Turtle Tower stands quietly on a small island, reminding people of this famous legend and Hanoi's long history. Nearby, you can also see the red Huc Bridge leading to Ngoc Son Temple. Together, the lake, Turtle Tower, the bridge, and the temple create one of the most beautiful and iconic views of Hanoi. For anyone visiting the city, Hoan Kiem Lake is not only a tourist attraction, it is the cultural heart of Hanoi and a place where history, legend, nature, and everyday life come together. This is the Pen Tower, located near the entrance to Ngoc Son Temple beside Hoan Kiem Lake. Built in the 19th century, the tower is shaped like a traditional writing brush and represents knowledge, literature, and Vietnam's long tradition of education. Many students come here before important exams to pray for good luck and academic success. Some people also believe that touching the tower may bring good fortune in their studies, although this is more of a modern local belief than an official legend. Today, the Pen Tower remains one of Hanoi's most meaningful symbols of learning and wisdom. Ngoc Son Temple sits on a small island in Hoan Kiem Lake. From the Pen Tower, visitors continue through the entrance and cross the beautiful red Huc Bridge to reach the temple, dedicated to national heroes, scholars, and spiritual figures. Ngoc Son Temple is one of Hanoi's most important cultural and historical landmarks. Hanoi at night feels completely different from the city during the day. As the sun goes down, the streets of the Old Quarter come alive with lights, music, food, and crowds. Around Dinh Liet Street, visitors walk between small shops, cafes, restaurants, and lively street corners. Nearby, Hien Street is one of the most energetic nightlife areas in Hanoi. People sit on small stools outside, enjoy local beer, share food, and experience the vibrant atmosphere of the Old Quarter. Closer to Dong Xuan Market, the night market stretches through the narrow streets of Hanoi's Old Quarter. The area is filled with colorful stalls selling clothing, souvenirs, handmade crafts, accessories, toys, and local products. The smell of grilled food, fresh fruit, traditional snacks, and sweet desserts fills the air as visitors move through the busy market. You can stop to taste street food, bargain with vendors, or simply enjoy the lights, sounds, and lively atmosphere. The market is especially popular on weekend evenings and offers a fun way to experience Hanoi's local culture after dark. Late-night food is also an important part of life here. From noodles and grilled dishes to hot soup and traditional snacks, many small restaurants stay busy until late.